72-year-old woman lost control. With a dog? A true infidelity story, is unbelievable. This story is based on From Loneliness to Love, the heartwarming tale of a 72-year-old woman and her dog. In this story, we meet Evelyn, whose life feels stagnant. She's surrounded by the artifacts of her life with her late husband, John, and these memories weigh heavily on her. Her daughter Linda visits often, trying to encourage Evelyn to find new interests, but Evelyn resists. She believes her days of excitement and companionship are behind her. When Linda suggests she adopt a dog, Evelyn dismisses it outright, convinced it's impractical at her age. However, a quiet evening alone stirs something within Evelyn. She's tired of the silence, tired of the routine. With a bit of reluctant curiosity, she agrees to visit the shelter. As she wanders through, she sees dogs with all different personalities, and it makes her feel alive in a way she hasn't felt in years. Then she meets Max, a golden retriever with big, bright eyes and a spirited wag that seems to reach straight into her heart. For a moment, she feels a flicker of excitement, and against her cautious nature, she decides to bring him home. This choice marks the beginning of her journey toward a reawakened sense of purpose, rediscovery of self, and growing confidence. Evelyn and Max begin their life together with a few hiccups. She struggles with his boundless energy, feeling a little exasperated, but also amused. Over time, however, the daily walks and the simple act of caring for another being starts to change her. Evelyn finds herself looking forward to these routines, stepping out of her house with newfound purpose. As she walks through her neighborhood with Max, she's greeted by neighbors who introduce themselves, people she hadn't spoken to in years. She strikes up casual conversations and even laughs more freely. The weight of loneliness begins to lift, replaced by a budding sense of joy. One morning, at the park, she meets Peter. They exchange polite smiles and comment on each other's dogs, and before she knows it, Evelyn finds herself engaged in a long, easy conversation with him. Talking to Peter is refreshing. He listens thoughtfully and shares stories from his own life. He, too, has lost a spouse, and their shared experiences create a gentle connection. Evelyn is surprised by how much she looks forward to seeing him again, and how much lighter she feels each time she leaves the park. With every passing day, Evelyn's relationship with Max deepens. She notices how attuned he is to her moods, how he senses when she's happy or sad, and it's this companionship that encourages her to step further out of her comfort zone. Her life, once filled with quiet grief, now feels like a patchwork of small, joyful moments. Her friendship with Peter also deepens. They establish a little routine after their morning walks. They sit on a park bench, sipping coffee and talking about everything from family to their favorite books. Peter is gentle and thoughtful, and she feels an emotional connection with him that surprises her. But Evelyn begins to feel conflicted. A part of her feels guilty for enjoying these moments with another man, fearing she's betraying John's memory. She wonders if she even deserves to feel this kind of connection again. At the same time, she feels drawn to Peter, her heart stirring in ways she thought were no longer possible. One evening, she sits with Max by her side, wrestling with her feelings. Max looks at her with his usual, patient gaze, as if sensing her turmoil. In that quiet moment, Evelyn realizes that her husband would want her to be happy, that love and companionship are things that give life meaning, no matter one's age. Chapter 4. A New Chapter. Evelyn allows herself to explore the depth of her feelings for Peter. One morning, after their usual walk, Peter hesitantly confesses his affection for her. Evelyn feels her heart swell with a mixture of excitement and fear. She opens up about her struggles, her hesitation, and her love for her late husband. Peter listens, assuring her that he, too, understands the pain of loss. They agree to take things slowly, enjoying the simplicity of their time together and honoring each other's pasts while cherishing what they have now. Evelyn realizes that love and companionship are not betrayals of her late husband's memory, but a testament to the way he taught her to live and love fully. Max becomes a silent witness to this new chapter in Evelyn's life, offering comfort and support in his quiet, loyal way. Evelyn finds herself reflecting on the incredible changes this gentle animal has brought into her life. Thanks to Max, she found the courage to step out of her shell, to trust again, and to embrace the unexpected gifts life has to offer. The story closes on a note of contentment and renewed purpose, with Evelyn, Max, and Peter standing together in the park, facing a world that feels filled with possibilities.